Like for instance, 1963, I myself, I had an attack of smallpox. You can imagine, in 1963, I was in S3, and I had never had immunization of smallpox. So I got an attack of smallpox. We had gone to play cricket, and then I felt very, very weak. And I came to the dormitory. Other children went for supper. I didn't go for supper. They brought me some warm milk. I drank it. I vomited. But there was a health master in the school in Tare, Mr. Rema. Mr. Rema was a teacher of chemistry. And he had a thermometer. He had a thermometer. He had a few things like that, which I used to organize. So when he came, he put some thermometer. Those days they were putting it in the mouth. Not these days where you. And my temperature was 104 degrees Fahrenheit. They say by that time people are dead. And actually dying is not such a bad thing, because I was feeling dying slowly. I was not feeling pain. You find you're going. You are very weak, but not. You don't have pain. It's not very painful. Actually, it's like sweet side. So Rema said, this is. So he rushed me to hospital. When they didn't do anything, because they didn't even know that it was. They thought it was. I don't know whether they tried to treat malaria or what. It was on Sunday when some of the blisters started coming, that they knew that it was smallpox. But by that time, the temperature had already overcome the disease. So you should have health masters in all these schools. The cadres. You are the head of what? Huh? Standards. They are all under you. So you give a directive that each school must have a health master who can get a rudimentary exposure about temperature, because they could even do. We had even students who would be health prefects. Yes. This man who died, Dr. Maringa. Do you remember Dr. Stephen Maringa? Yes. He was in S5 when I was in S3, and he was the health prefect. And you could go there and he would give you tablets, he could give you this, he could give you. He had a small, huh? You call it what? First aid. First aid box. He had something there. So why can't you have this system in the schools? So with these few words, they are not so few after all. It is now my honor to congratulate all the teachers in Uganda and in the world, and to please help me with the Kugabula. Because if we do that, the public service will be stronger. Will be stronger if we could govern in a deliberate way, not just people just doing their own things. We can have a stable public service so that people don't have to worry about this, worry about that. There is also one little help I need from the teachers. When I introduced UPE, I wanted abana bonna basomere bwerere ababanaku. The children of the Wagaga could go to Wodos and those places and pay high fees. But the Wanaku ones, like do you have somebody from Lango here? Somebody from Lango? Huh? Oh, Kwene, Charo Kwene, Dokolo. My home is Balegi, and my small village there called Okwang. Now, in Okwang Secondary School, which is my school, I don't want school charges there. I want children to study free. Why can't you not support me in this? What is the problem? Huh? I want you next time to tell me why you don't support my... Because for me, I want my... And actually, when I calculated the capitation grant of 47,000 shillings per student, I don't know what it is now, but that time, I calculated it using Okwang SS, which was near my camp, near Balegi. And with 47,000, we found that the things you want from the teacher, from the student, could be covered with the 47,000. What is the capitation grant now? No, but for secondary schools. For secondary, 58,000. So it has gone up. For me, I remember very well, I calculated that with 47,000, we could provide free education without disturbing the children in the schools like Okwang. So next time we meet, I want you to tell me why you don't support the children studying free for those poor schools or Kwang, what. Then for the Ntares and so on, where the children of the rich are going, those can pay. You don't have to answer now. You go and think about it. Very good. Because if the children of the poor were studying free, these children or these ghetto children, like the ones in Kampala here, they would all be absorbed, they will be in the school system. But when you bring charges, I don't know why. You should tell me why. You are the ones who say, abana basasule. Nzenga abantu basomera obwerere, mumuga abantu babaje kwebisale. Thank you so much. Apoyo Rubanga coin.
His Excellency the President, we are going to stand up and have the anthems.